classic Gabe move back in the day, because we used to have all the UFC fighters in studio. He would always tell them privately that I bet against them in the last fight. And some of these guys used to get so pissed off.
He did it to me too. Like with Boss Ruth, he thinks you're an idiot like that, right?
Keith Haring came in studio and Gabe was like, the Pizzola bet Lesnar against you. And Heath looks at me and he's like, great bet. He's like, great bet. He's like, I had no chance.
The Pat Mayo Experience.
Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by Underdog, the Week 12 NFL Best Bets, Gold, Silver, Bronze teaser recap from last week, plus the fastest 60 seconds in sports betting. Guys, I don't know if you've been following along with the Pat Mayo Experience universe. There's been a lot of cross-rob between your show and our show now with your stuff over on the Forward Progress YouTube channel. We found out that Jeff was a musical theater kid, and that was just awesome.
Yep. It came as a big surprise to me when he mentioned that on the watch along.
So what did he do? Is he in like Little Shop of Horrors or like, you know, like what's the plays?
He was the clock in Beauty and the Beast.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like in front of real, like at the Royal Alex Theater?
I tried to push him on it a little bit more. Like, I didn't know if this was like a play at schools or whatever. He seemed to not want to talk about it. Like he realized he let the cat out of the bag and people would be making fun of him. But yeah,
it's more of a lion out of the bag. That's amazing. This guy's in dinner theaters and theaters. Oh God, amazing. Not just a one-trick pony with candles, right, Rob? Like this guy is a jack of all trades. I love Geoff.
Well, we theorized that he got himself into Beauty and the Beast by being the one who provided the candles for the set. Then they had to put him in the play.
Wicks included. Yeah, no, Jeff's a lot more like, that's the thing. He doesn't talk about some of the stuff, but you know, I think Jeff's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Let's just put it that way. He just doesn't tell anybody.
The other big thing was that like Jeff was kind of the front runner to win Most Insane at the Custies this year, and Cust has blown up his campaign over a 10-day stretch.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Jeff is more insane than Cust. Cust has these takes that are just wild and outrageous. Jeff's just fucking insane. Like he really like, and he'll just do shit. Like his love of the Chargers is unprecedented. He talks about, I love Phillip Rivers more than you love your dad. Shit like that. Like Cust has takes like, he likes grandma foods and things without spice, and he'll come out with some angles, right, Rob? But I would say, like, if you're looking at this from a total insanity perspective, I think Jeff's more insane than Cust.
Disagree. I think that Jeff is crazy, whereas Cust takes are legitimately insane.
I don't know if he believes all of them, though.
Oh, yeah. He is. I mean, if that's it, then he's dedicated to the bit, because he's currently still fighting with our friends over. He thinks that pole vaulting is easier than sweeping in curling.
Are you fucking nuts?
Well, he is. That's
pole
the whole
vaulting,
point.
you can go in your balls, like the stick can go in your nuts. Like you could split your bag, you can break your neck, you can crush your head, right, Rob? And sweeping and curling, I'm not going to say it's easy. I would say this though, it's a hell of a lot harder than people think it is. But pole vaulting's fucking impossible. That's a horrible take.
Listen, sweeping. I go curling with my friends every year. Sweeping and curling, it's like challenging in the sense that you use muscles you may not regularly. You wake up the next day, you're like, wow, my chest is like, I was sweeping a lot. That's the extent of it. It's not challenging at all.
Pole vaulting. Dude, you missed the thing. You missed where you put the stick. You're dead. Like, you're fucking dead. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, that's like...
Nothing like getting halfway up in the air and coming right back down again.
Yeah, and you got to bend your body once you're up in the air. The thing's like bending. Like, come on now. Fuck.
He also claimed that it was more difficult than riding a motocross bike and doing tricks off of it.
That's more bullshit. That's fucking difficult too. Ask Ricky Fowler. He used to do motorcycles.
I mean, most people can't ride a motorcycle.
Oh, no. It's very difficult. I tried to ride a motorcycle. I fucking crashed. Like, it's very hard.
I cannot explain in words how easy it is to sweep in curling. Like you just, even if you never stood on ice
you're
before,
doing Swiffer on Coke. Like, you know what I mean?
It's not like it's super slippery or you're gonna fall. Like you're just moving like you would on regular ground, and you're sweeping at the same time. Sometimes a little bit faster. Like this is maybe his most insane take. It takes nothing to it. You literally bring beginners out, and they can sweep the rock. You bring a beginner to a pole vault, they have no fucking
pole vault. Like good luck. Like I'm just saying, Pat. Like sweeping. I will say one thing though, Rob, you got to get like the clean area. You can't really move, and it's hard with the shoes and shit. But once you get the hang of it, it's fucking like that's anyway. That's fucked.
Do you know what else that he had ranked above pole vaulting? And he also said that like the 4-man bobsled is super easy. Like he could be one of the pusher guys who has to sprint.
You'll have a heart attack on fucking skeleton loser bobsled, and you also got your nuts up another guy's ass, and you're riding at 100 and something miles an hour. Yeah. Like, and you're going up like slidey things. Like you lean the wrong way. You're dead again.
Us trying to run with those 3 other guys and actually get in the bobsled at the start when that thing is moving, hauling down. I don't know, man. I see what I'm saying, Pizzola. You can't think that shit. That's bullshit. No, but that's why. But to Pat's point, that's why he is actually more insane than Jeff. Jeff is also a crazy person. Like I do a show with Jeff every week called Circle Back, where we just talk about. We take tweets from gambling Twitter and we talk about them. He's always sending me the most random. I'm like, how the fuck did you even get it? What is this tweet? It has nothing to do with anything. He's like, I want it in the show. And he goes off on these like crazy tangents on everything. But Cust has legitimately insane takes. Like this, he is.
The thing is, you can't die brushing curling unless you've done like an 8 ball of coke and you're out of shape.
Even then, you're
like
fine.
Skeleton, you're dead. Luge, you're dead. Pole vaulting, you're dead. You're dead.
Yeah,
it's that simple. You're not living.
The challenge with Mayo's channel here is that there's too many crazy people condensed into one. Like if this was a 64-man tournament, each Cust and Jeff would be the number 1 seed in different regions.
Yeah, they're making us look normal, Rob.
In the first round here, basically, and it's really challenging.
Hey, Pat, when me and Rob are the most sane people in the room, like, what the fuck's going on here?
Well, we had this problem. Someone made mention to me because the Monday show that I do, no one watches it. No one watches it. No one downloads it. No one listens to it.
Get me on the show. We'll spice it up.
Well, but here's the thing. It is easy. I mean, this show's been doing pretty well all year. You guys had another good week, but that show has been printing money on Monday night. I believe that we're 13-3 on props over the last 2 weeks. Like everyone's way above 500, and people are like, no, not enough crazy people on that show for me to watch.
Listen, I don't know. Sometimes it's the timing. You know, Pat, how it is. Sometimes it's the timing of this stuff on YouTube. You need to gain some momentum, or else the algorithm's not feeding you to new people and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not the quality of the show. It's like maybe 1 or 2 weeks just like kill you in the algorithm, but. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I find everything on this channel to be entertaining. I can't watch a ton of stuff nowadays. I just don't have time. But I think you got a good cast all around.
There is a reverse correlation in terms of amount of downloads and views and interaction amongst the least profitable and more nonsensical shows. That the more serious stuff gets, people are out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's the culture you've built, Pat. People want losers.
Yeah, but here's the problem. I've condensed all my crazy people onto 2 shows. I need more. If you're a crazy person, email mayomediainc@gmail.com, and we might need to get you on the show, is what I'm saying.
Pat, I was watching Golf Channel. Lynn Grant was wearing lingerie doing an interview on like that Bible show with the Fairways guy. Like I'm like, she's in bed doing an interview. I had her at 30-1 last week. I'm like, thanks. Like, it was pretty crazy. Like, I've never seen anything. Like, she's literally in bed with, like, a teddy on doing, like, a show. I'm like, is this Golf Channel? PG?
I like this.
Like, soft porn. Anyway, I just didn't understand. But, yeah, she's come through me. Go Sweden. Let's gamble.
I think you found our allotment of crazy people for this show, Pat.
Yeah, we'll be good. Maybe I just need to get crazier on those shows. I'll channel my inner Jeff and just be, like, yelling at people the entire time. And maybe
about nothing.
I'll bring up random tweets and everything will be fine. Recapping last week, I had a real struggle in the old picks department last week. Fortunately, Dallas came through for me on Monday Night Football, so I went 1-2. I didn't get shut out. Lost my gold and my silver, hit my bronze. Rob, you hit gold and silver and pushed your bronze with the Green Bay Packers. Cam, you pushed your bronze with Washington over in Spain as a gold pick.
That was bullshit, by the way. They gave that game away. That game should be investigated. I'm dead serious. They didn't. Rob, all they have to do is run the thing. Like, did you see the play calling they had? Like, they had that game in check like 4 times, and it was almost like they were trying to lose.
But then weird, Mike McDaniel did the same thing on the other side too. He was like actively trying to lose the game.
That game was fucked.
When 2 bad teams face each other, they make a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah,
typically speaking, and there was a lot of bad decisions made in that game. I mean, it was actually hilarious to watch some of them. But yeah, anyways, you got the 3, so it's not. I mean, it was close all game, and the 3. I mean, you could have easily covered, but
we're doing pretty good.
No harm done with the push.
Keep it up.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of doing pretty good, let's take a look at these overall records. Rob, you've jumped out to the overall lead by a game over Cam. You're 20-12-1. Cam, you're 19-12-2. I'm 17-15-1. And like most years, I would be winning this competition. I'm way back now. I'm 3 games back. This is no good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, though.
Those are good numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 4-6-1 with my gold pick, which I usually just translate over from my super lock from the spread pick show. And just to accurately price shop and just to follow how spreads are moving, I'm 4-6-1 with the gold pick on this show, Cam. On the spread show, I'm 2-8.
Pat, I got to tell you something too. No, you're right. Like you guys, but I have historical data. You could put it in Pizzola in your database. If it was just silver picks, it's like 80, like it's fucking nuts. Over the last couple of years, like I'm a silver guy. Like I love silver.
You know,
right, Rob?
I think
like, remember the band Boys? We are silver. The final ground. We are silver. Let's go.
That'd be such like a great arena tune, you know? Everyone singing at the same time.
That lead singer. Pat, hire this guy for Insanity. He'll fucking guy from Moist. He'll make some picks.
I have a suggestion.
David Usher from
David Usher.
David Usher. Yeah.
Yes. They had some bangers, man.
Resurrection. I saw there was
Resurrection, Tangerine.
Yeah. No, those guys didn't fuck around for a while. They were like 90s Canadian indie rock gods for
the first concert I ever went to was a Moist concert. My aunt brought me. I was in the 5th grade to this whatever the campus bar was at Dalhousie. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. We're here seeing Moist. I'm 10 years old. This is awesome.
That guy's a fucking animal. Every
year at the CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition, for those that don't know, it's open like 2 or 3 weeks in downtown Toronto. They always have like one rock headliner on one of the, and usually it's Big Wreck, which is another Canadian band that I really like to go see. This year was Moist, and it happened to fall on like the only night that I couldn't go. I would have just liked to go see. I've never seen Moist before. I mean, what does a Moist show look like?
David Usher used to be, wasn't he like an underwear model and shit? Like he was big in Europe. Like he was a real like women love that guy. I bet he slept with everybody.
Well, after Moist, he did like some solo stuff. I don't know what that
kind of, he should have stuck with the guys. They had a good thing going.
Yeah, you had Moist and I Mother Earth. Those were your
I loved I Mother Earth.
Canadian alternative rock bands.
The bar that I used to go to, what was it? Tattoo Rock Parlor.
Oh, yeah.
Edwin, the original singer of I Mother Earth, he became a bartender there.
Yeah, he's a good one
really
too.
Weird.
That guy could sling drinks quick.
I watched Creed play at that bar, and like Edwin was serving the drinks. Like really, really weird. I loved I Mother Earth when I was young. They were really good.
I have
Our Lady Peace the other day on the radio. I was like, "Fuck, man, that was a really good song." Like
my first date with my current wife was an Our Lady Peace concert.
Oh,
was it clumsy afterwards?
Because it clumsy. Did you get when you tried to get off her bra, Rob? Did it get a little clumsy? Little tricky hands?
I was trying to work another song title into this, but I couldn't. Superman's dead, like automatic flowers.
Navid.
Really weird song titles. But Kevin, I think this week you should take whatever you're going to make your silver pick and actually make it your gold.
Okay, I'll start right now.
One second.
Steelers.
Hold on. We won the teaser again too, so we're now 7-4 on the teaser. So that's good news too.
Okay,
that was a sweat with the Lions teaser.
Leon. Oh yeah,
got there.
I gotta tell you. Okay, here's a tip. And you guys, I know we talk. And I like say this. Hey, Dan Campbell, you ever heard of a fucking field goal every now and then he punts at the end? Like, dude, what the fuck is going? Like, you want to talk about insanity? What is happening? Sometimes points are good, Rob. And I know we talk about going for it and going. The guy doesn't know what are you doing? Yep. Like, you can't trust this guy ever. The 49ers game, he pissed that game away with bad decisions. Like, these are playoff, like big games.
To Cam's point, and just on the field goal front, I thought that Greg Olsen put on a masterclass of announcing.
I love that guy.
Of the Seahawks-Rams game. He was awesome breaking down defenses. But I think one of the biggest insights that he had from that game was Seattle ended up taking a field goal very late, with basically time expiring in the second quarter just before going to half. And he kind of broke down like why it was actually smart to take the field goal in that sense. He's like, all of your other options, like the benefit of
going forward here and missing, you get none of that with everything going to half. I had never really thought about it before, but he's like, yeah, like, well, one of the big things would be like, if you don't get it, you have them backed up in their own end, then you get the ball back, and then you have another chance. You don't have that in this scenario. And it wasn't like it was 4th and inches at the same time either. That it had not occurred to me to think about it that way.
Yep. Greg Olsen has, he is the best analyst from like giving fans perspective and insights that they don't know. Like listening to some of these other guys try to break down why a team does something, and they just always resort to, well, this is the analytics play, right? But none of them actually know how it works. Olsen actually knows how all of this works. He does a really good job. He should be getting like bigger games. I mean, he should be on prime time at some point. But with regards to Dan Campbell, I mean, listen, I've always felt that Dan Campbell, he's not like an analytics driven guy. He's just a pure aggressive guy. He's going to
No, Rob, he's a gambler on tilt. He does the opposite of what he should do a lot of the time.
But you know what I mean? It's worked for him for so long that we can nitpick the games where it doesn't work, but it works the majority of the time. But it doesn't work
in big games. Like that 49ers game, they had all the momentum in the world. Like take points. Like by making bad decisions like that, it's kind of like a domino effect where now you're like, oh, we're alive. And then like that one play can lead to other things happening. When you got a team on the ropes, it's kind of like a fight. You got to finish them, Rob. You can't let them, like, remember Brock Lesnar versus Shane Carwin? Like, one more, like, say, finish the job. That's the thing about the Detroit Lions. They let them off the hook. They always do.
That was a fucking deep cut. I remember that fight very clearly. Carwin was taking him to the cleaners.
That's the thing. What, like 2 more seconds, that fight's over. Lesnar survives, and Carwin just, no gas left. Party's over. Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing, Pat. Like, anyway, I get it, Rob. I'm just going to say, I like Dan Campbell. He's a great football guy, played the game or whatever. It's just, dude, take points once in a while. That's all I'm going to say.
Listen, if you were going to be it seems like he's in the one camp. I kind of agree with Rob that he's just a very aggressive guy rather than being the most analytical guy in the world. Although if you are super aggressive, more often than not, you're going to fall on the side of proper analytics, Rob.
Yes, exactly. By going forward all the time, he's basically right more often than not, because in a lot of those situations you should go. I think the end of the day with Dan Campbell, this is not going to change. Like this is what it is. It's hyper aggressive. You listen to the way that he talks to his team. He puts trust in his offense to get him. And listen, 0 for 5 on 4th downs last week, probably cost him the game. When's
Detroit going to win a big game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when they will, honestly. But that's just their MO, is all I'm saying. Like it's always going to be like that. He is just that guy. Since his initial press conference with the team where he's talking about, we're going to go out there, we're going to be biting ankles and whatever the hell he was talking about. People are like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy's nuts. He kind of is, but he's just hyper aggressive. He's not really thinking through a lot of those situations.
I never thought the UFC was rigged, Cam, until then I knew it was rigged when Brock Lesnar didn't just win every single fight, because I watched him beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So I don't understand how any of these UFC guys could beat him.
Remember, Gabe was really good friends with Heath Herring. We got to hang out with him and shit. Lesnar, like, almost, like, the fact that, like, he took that punishment, Rob, those kidney shots, and he just fucking mauled them and without tapping out, like, that was something to behold. Like, this guy's a fucking killing machine. Like, these old school fighters are a lot different, man. Like, they took a fucking beating. Like, they could have died. Like, you take shots like that, you get mauled like that by an animal. Like Lesnar, not only is he a killer, like, he's a fucking, like, one of the best wrestlers too.
His hands are bigger than your head.
Yeah, his hands, like he fights grizzly bears. He's in the woods, like, hunting. You want to bring it on, man. Fuck, he takes a caribou, fucking flips it over, deer over his fucking thing. Hey, bear, you're dead. Like, come at me. He's fucking catching salmon in streams with those paws and breaking their fucking necks. He's crazy, man. Imagine that guy, like, Rob, imagine he was coming at you. I'd literally have shit running down my leg.
100%. I mean, you see some of these guys in like an alley, you'd be like, oh no, like I'm turning around.
Yeah, I see Mark Sanchez in an alley. I'm like, let's do some fucking meth.
Yeah. Classic Gabe move back in the day, because we used to have all the UFC fighters in studio. He would always tell them privately that I bet against them in the last fight. And some of these guys used to get so pissed off.
He did it to me too. Like with Boss Ruger, he thinks you're an idiot and shit like that, right?
Heath Herring came in studio and Gabe was like, the Pizzola bet Lesnar against you. And Heath looks at me and he's like, great bet. He's like, great bet. He's like, I had no chance.
Great, that's right. Great bet. That's funny.
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Holidays, they're here, which means it's officially gift-giving season. Nothing says, I appreciate you quite like the gift of smoothness of your balls. Whether you're shopping for your partner, your brother, or honestly, yourself, the Manscaped Performance Package 5.0 Ultra is the ultimate upgrade. This thing is a full grooming arsenal. You get the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Trimmer. Super precise, very reliable, and great for keeping everything neat before those holiday parties or date nights or random people that you haven't seen in 15 years that you meet at a bar when you go home at Christmas time. You want to be trimmed, all right? Plus, the Weed Whacker 3.0 for nose, ear, and eyebrow cleanup so you're not showing up with rogue hairs trying to ruin your family photos is a must. Give the gift of smooth this holiday season with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Get 15% off your entire order with code PATMAYO at manscaped.com. That's 15% off with code PATMAYO at manscaped.com. Stay on top of your grooming game and be ready for anything the season throws your way. Now that I'm old, I've had to come to the fact that I just don't bounce back the way that I used to. I don't wake up in the morning feeling normal. And now that football season has started, that is absolutely unacceptable. I got work to do in the morning, and I got kids that are waking up. It's no good. But that isn't a problem anymore because I found ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol. The ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic, invented by PhD scientists to tackle the rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for the rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol the first drink of your night. Drink responsibly, and you'll feel the best tomorrow. Go to zbiotics.com/PatMayo to learn more and get 15% off your first order when you use Pat Mayo at checkout. ZBiotics is backed with a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund you your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/PatMayo and use the code PatMayo at checkout for 15% off.
Can I start now, Pat?
Gold picks. Gold picks, Cam. Go for it.
Steelers, it's that time of the year. Backup quarterbacks, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Don't care if AR's out. He's going to slice and dice. Steelers outright win. I'll take the 2.5. I'm looking for 3. You're not going to give me 3.
No, you got it.
Oh, you got it 3, Cam.
I'll take 3. You guys are so generous to me. Give me 3. Give me 3. Steelers indeed. Give me 3. Mason Rudolph outright. Take the 3. Steelers.
Yeah. If you are in Canada, outside of Ontario right now, you can go get your +3 at coolbet.com.
I like these guys.
Fastest payouts in the biz. Hit the link down in the description. I think they're going to give us Custy's odds too this year.
Nice. I gotta get a fake address because I need the 3.
It's also at Bet Rivers, the +3.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Fair enough. Anyway, I'll take it. I like the Steelers outright. I don't know how you feel, Pat. I think the Bears have been doing it with smoke and mirrors. This is the week. I think actually with Rudolph, they'll be better. I'm going to tell you, like, that's the one thing. He's let's just say this, a serviceable backup. He will get worse as time progresses, as we've seen this movie before. Give me Pittsburgh, Rob. It looks like you're in agreement with me.
Hold on. I think Rodgers is going to play.
He better not, or else I might switch my pick.
I mean, they're
I don't
better.
want that guy anywhere near that fucking team right now.
As much as you might like Mason Rudolph, Aaron Rodgers, even at 41, is better than Mason Rudolph.
I disagree. I think Aaron Rodgers is the shit this guy does is the way he yells at people and stuff. It's more than just numbers and things like that. There's a reason why the Steelers brought back Rudolph. The guy knows the offense. He can be fine. And that's just I know some of my shit takes on backup quarterbacks. I don't want Aaron Rodgers anywhere near this team this week. Pat, I will tell you, if Mason Rudolph starts like the Steelers, I really believe are going to win this game. That is my take. It's not trying to be a hot take, whatever. That's just how I feel. Rodgers has been immobile in the pocket. He's been actually missing DK Metcalf. Like he's got a diminishing skill set. Like I know Rudolph's a backup, but I think the team's actually going to go, let's go, Mason. Like we can do this thing. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Rodgers doesn't throw more than 5 yards downfield.
Exactly, Rob. Thank you.
I don't think that there's much of a gap between the. I listen personally. When I saw Rodgers getting hurt last week, I was like, I kind of wanted to be able to bet the Bears like -1.5 in this game. But
with
now
him?
that it's 3 with Rodgers,
Okay.
but with 3 with Rudolph, I would rather take Pittsburgh at that point.
Thank you.
I think they're just two dumb teams that rely on stupid plays happening. So take the point.
This will be the dumbest game of the week.
It is. And you know what? And I'm the dumbest guy in the show. So you know what? Give me the fucking stupidest game. And you know what? In the game of stupid, I'll take the underdog. Stupid or underdog, getting
When
3.
you think you're covering a spread, a quarterback will throw it off an O-lineman's head.
Yep.
It'll go up in the air, 10 feet, return for a touchdown.
As long as
These
Pittsburgh's
teams
the ones
do the
doing
dumbest things.
Yep. Versus dumb and dumber. Give me the dumber underdog. Pittsburgh, please. 3 IQ points.
I'm going to take a 2-point underdog as my gold pick, and everyone's going to hate
Can I
this.
feel it? Can I feel it?
Feel it. Well, there's only one team that's favored a 2-point underdog this week.
Cheap, chirp.
The bird he's taking won't chirp like that. It'll be more of a bird of prey.
What, a cardinal?
No, it's gonna be your good friend Frank Falcon again at the Saints.
Oh, Frank Falcon. Very good friend. I love Frank Falcon. Great drinking buddy. He's always at the bar.
Atlanta, Cam, 100% ATS cover rate as an underdog this year.
No, that's interesting. I was looking at a lot of birds this week too. Frank Falcon, Cam Cardinal, a lot of birds. No, I got no problem with Frank Falcon. You know me though. I like shucking oysters with the Saints. It's a tough game, but do you really want to lay points with the Saints? I don't. Falcons are a good dog, not a good favorite.
This is the entire argument. It's no different than when we had the Carolina conversation 3 weeks ago when they were 5.5-point favorites against the Saints. It's like, I just don't want to lay 5.5 points.
I get it.
With the Cardinals.
Being that way with the Falcons is great. Nice meltdown against the Carolina Panthers. That Rico Dowdle play, amazing stuff. They still find a way. I got to give Carolina all the credit in the world, but the Falcons, as a dog, you look at them. As a favorite, you bet the other team or pass.
Now, Cousins starting. No Drake London in this game, Rob. It might get a little bit dicey, but if you're going to give me 2 points, if you're just going to give me an underdog with the Falcons against the Saints, I'm going to take them.
All right. So full disclosure, I bet the Saints very heavily this week.
At +2?
Correct.
Yeah.
All underdog prices. At this point,
do we got 2.5 there, Jared?
Yeah. There
was a 2.5. Yeah.
Let's.
Too bad. I'll still take
it. If you guys are shopping for me, you might as well shop for yourself.
There is a 2.5 for Pat.
There you go. Take it, Pat.
There's a 2.5. Let's have it.
Season.
Rob, you're the man. Please. You're the man on this front.
Yeah, Fanatics 2.5 right now.
And you probably get like a poorly made hat if you make that bet.
Oh, dude, I bought a DK Metcalf jersey from them. I'm using it as a fucking shimmy to clean my toilet. It's a fucking joke. The thing is made like literally, like I put the thing on. I'm like, what is this? Am I a male dancer? Like, you got a nice deal on this Seahawks jersey. I'm looking at the material going, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, before we get to Rob's gold pick, we need to take a quick break to bring in our new sponsor, Fanatics. You can get promo.
Hey, they got some good. Let's just say no. I'll be honest. Don't know because I think they're sponsoring one of my other shows. Fuck. Anyway, their other stuff, their professional jerseys are fine, but their lower grade shit is awful. I'm sorry, I can't lie. Like even if they're gonna kill me, like I got a deal on a shirt. It was $59.99. It was $59.99 for a reason. I should have bought the professional one for $170. Like it was just like it's literally like just weird. Like it was weird.
I think you're okay.
On polyester.
Your sponsor is probably Fanatics Sportsbook, not like the apparel version.
Whatever. Okay, I probably pissed off so many sponsors.
But you love Fanatics Sportsbook, correct?
Yeah,
Cam?
I like Sportsbook. Yeah. No, just not like a shirt that makes me look like, it's like fucking polyester. I'm like Mr. Furley from Three's Company. Like it's fucking things painted on me. It's not even real. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? It's like a towel.
They're not really a sponsor, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, they are sponsors of like MLB and like their real shit's good, but they have a bottom line too, like the real like poor man's line. That shit's awful. Anyway, just saying.
Yeah, have you tried your hangover pills yet, Cam?
I was going to say thank you. I just got home. No, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm really looking forward to it because when I'm done my I'm running out of breath. My live stream tonight, I'm going to get so fucking drunk. I haven't drank in like 3 or 4 days, and like I am begging, just dreaming about crushing wine and like just getting into my absolute annihilation phase. I will block myself from all casinos and just play horses at night. That's what I do. Hey, don't ban me from horses. If I want to play Australian horses, that's my business. But I'm not going to the casino. No slots. That's that's the crack cocaine of gambling, man.
Just remember to take it before you start drinking.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. About an hour before? 10 minutes?
Yeah. 10 minutes is fine.
Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it. You know what? When I got something on the porch, that's what I hate too. Every time I'm fucking in Toronto, and my girlfriend just had surgery. God bless you, Lisa. I hope you feel better. I've been a good boyfriend. I'm setting her up, trying to make everything easy. But I got like, Rob, I never get anything. And I got 4 packages. And the last time I had a package, I bought my dad a foot massager and I had some diabetic sugar. Some asshole stole it off my porch. I'm the only guy without a Ring camera because I'm just lazy and haven't got one yet. So my neighbor called me. He's like, Cam, I got all your packages. Very nice thing to do. I really appreciate good neighbors like Audie, the Filipino prince. And yeah, by the way, we're might be winter, but I think we're having a pig roast pretty soon in his fucking backyard or garage, man. He's got the Bunsen burners and the Johnny Walker going. I can't fucking wait to party. Rod Stewart with Cam Stewart. Let's go. Hotly, I love you, honey.
No,
yeah,
you gotta do, some guys have all the luck.
Some guys have all the luck. Some guys get all the pain. Can you cover a spread today? Pizzola, Cam, nothing but complaints. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm here in Vietnam. I'm the Lazario of Laos. I'm fucking everything with the heartbeats, doing opium in bars. Yeah. Fun times with Hainzer. Southeast Asia. He's crushing it. Hey, Cam, you wouldn't believe a guy plays by the beach for $350 a month. Value, brother.
He's
Value.
basically the Rod Stewart of Vietnam right now.
He is.
It
don't matter. Yeah, women's with the he's with some girl and the mother's like, don't let this one go. Hainzer. He's like, catch. He's like, you wouldn't believe it, brother. She's cleaning my house and stuff. I'm like, oh, you don't have to do that. We can sit down and have a drink. Like, I love Hainzer, man. God, I got to get to Vietnam. Sounds like he's living a really good life in Laos, and he's crushing it, Rob. Crushing it.
My Rod Stewart, I think like my grandma would have left my grandfather for Rod Stewart.
Dude, Rod Stewart's amazing, actually. Some of his like rock shit is unreal. That guy's voice, so distinctive.
He's a top 5 cooking artist for me.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I'm cooking, I like to throw on some Rod Stewart in the back.
Oh, that guy's really like
the
he's
whitest
got some...
thing ever for sure. But
I wouldn't know if that white. Yeah. Rob, he's got this album too, Smiler. It's like him like drunk through a scotch glass with like a tartan in the background. It's fucking lethal. That guy's actually underrated, like with the faces and stuff. You know music, Rob. Like the guy's like, let's call him what he is. The guy's a wicked artist. There's no debating it.
Agreed.
Great voice.
Agreed. Can't take that away from him.
Thank you.
Gold pick, Rob?
Gold?
Yep. Don't accuse me of being a homer, but I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys.
Looking good last week.
Getting the 3.5. I honestly don't even care about last week's game.
Stole my silver.
I don't care about last week's game. It's the Raiders. Like the Raiders, they're not even a functional football team, so I don't want to put too much stock into that. But I do think that if you just look at the health of the Dallas defense now, coming off of that bye week and what they've returned on defense, they're going to be a lot better as the year goes on. And remember, this team already gave the Eagles big-time problems in the first game of the year. Part of the reason why is Jalen Hurts cannot beat zone coverage, and the Cowboys play a ton of zone coverage. One of the problems with Hurts is he won't throw into tight windows. That's why the passing game has been nuked for them this year, because everyone's just playing zone against them. They can't beat it. They don't have the running game that they've had in years past. They're down Lane Johnson. They're down Cam Jurgens. I just don't think that this team should be favored 3.5 on the road. On the other side, I love the Eagles defense. They are miles ahead of where they were earlier in the year. It's a really, really strong defense, but they do a lot of things that the Cowboys tend to excel against. They play a lot of man coverage, a lot of one high. I can't agree with this price. I don't think Dallas is being valued properly just yet. So give me the Cowboys 3.5.
I love this pick. This is where I wanted to be. Even to boil it down to something as rudimentary as the Cowboys have played 5 indoor games this year. They've scored at least 40 points in 4 of those games. So even if you think that Dallas can get to 25 in this game against a good defense, which might be pushing it, that I don't know if the Eagles have enough firepower to get to 29 or more, even against the Cowboys defense.
I was willing to say that, like, the Eagles 2 weeks ago, they had the bye week. I'm like, let's see what they do in the bye week. Maybe they'll fix the offense. They came out of it. They played the Packers. They played the Lions. They scored 26 points. And granted, those were like in cold conditions outdoors. It's not the same as being indoors, but they just don't have the offense right now. And I don't think that's going to change. I think they're relying too much on their defense. And ultimately, I have the much better offense, in my opinion. Getting 3.5 at home, I will take that all the time. So, don't agree with this number.
Do you think that there is a chance, Cam, that Dallas can win this week and then beat the Chiefs next week and like be angling towards the playoffs, or is that too big of an ask?
It's a great question. Yeah, I think they actually can. I liked a lot of things that I saw. You keep Prescott upright. The receivers look good. Get a little bit of a running game going. The defense, they're getting guys back, which is vital. Yeah, I do. And everyone just assumes the Chiefs are going to beat the Colts this week. Not so fast, my friend, as Lee Corso says so eloquently. I think, I think they might not even win this game, but I think Dallas is live. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the big two things you hit on for me, Rob, was Lane Johnson being out is awful news for this entire offense, Barkley especially. And with the trade with Williams, with Overshown coming back, like their front seven is actually pretty good now.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, like, listen, they were one of the worst defenses in football, and they're now probably closer to a league average defense. I don't know that they're necessarily being priced that way just yet. They are very good in terms of run stopping now with Williams and Kenny Clark on the inside. That helps them a lot against Philly. Philly still tries to establish the run. It's going to be Jalen Hurts in a lot of third and long. And what we've seen out of him this year is that he just won't force it into tight windows. So I don't know. They're too anemic of an offense right now, the Eagles. You add in the O-line injuries, like you said, Pat. I don't know. I just think that the Eagles are very good, but they're overpriced in this particular game.
Silver picks. You stole my silver pick with Dallas plus 3.5, so I need to readjust on the fly. Would anyone else like to go first?
Rob, would you like to go? I'm still thinking.
Sure, I can go. I am going to go to Sunday Night Football, and I'm going to take the Rams minus 6.5 against Tampa Bay.
There goes my bronze pick. Damn it, we're on the same page this week. This isn't good. You don't want to be on the same page with me with my picks record this year.
No. You're turning it around, Pat.
You're fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
So Tampa, this is just like
the Rams.
I don't want to say it's
unreal, Rob. What they did to Sam Darnold was
of course.
It was a master class.
I can make an on-field handicap of why I like the Rams in this game. There's several reasons why. Tampa is a pass funnel defense. They're likely going to be without their best corner, one of the best in the league, in Jamel Dean. And the one thing the Rams do really well is attack the weaknesses of other defenses. Sean McVay's always done that. So I would expect a pretty heavy dosage of pass in this game for the Rams, and I think they'll be able to score. But the biggest thing for me, the Bucs had 15 players on the injury report yesterday with an illness. The flu is going around with Tampa Bay. It did not move the market at all. I think that's something that you have to price in to these types of games. Whenever you have flu going around an entire locker room early in the week, that's going to affect their preparation. That's going to affect them on game day as well. And if there's one team that I wouldn't want to be going against when you have a team that's entirely ill, it would probably be one of the best in football in the Rams. They're a very physical team as well. So I think it's a little bit short. Tampa Bay played their best game that they've played in a long time last week. They still couldn't cover in Buffalo. Maybe a little bit unlucky, you might say, but defense gave up 44. And I'm just not there with this Bucs team right now.
Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin are participating in a limited capacity in practice, at least at the time that we're recording this. I still have my doubts, Cam, that either one of them plays.
Yeah, the thing is, I got to give them credit. Like they're grinding and stuff, but you saw what Buffalo did to their defense. Like Allen just turned it on and they went bananas. The Rams can get it done. They have weapons. They got a running game. They got receivers. I got to tell you, I was really proud of the Seahawks with Sam Darnold's 4 turnovers. They almost won, but the Rams defense is something special, and they can confuse Baker. Yeah, it's. I was looking at Tampa Bay, but I need over a touchdown before I can consider it. And yeah, I'm going to lay off this game and wish you guys the best. I hope. Actually, I actually need the Rams to lose for Seattle, but we're a team here, and yeah, we'll figure it out.
Like all the Buccaneers have to do at this point is gear up for their Super Bowl. Week 16 and week 18. Beat the Panthers twice and you're in the playoffs.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
now they're probably not viewing it that way internally, but you're right. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to for them this year. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been high on the Bucs in a while. At least Baker's got his scrambling back. That's a plus for them because prior to last week, he hadn't had a scramble in 3 straight weeks. So maybe the oblique is feeling better. But ultimately, I don't know. The Rams are a pretty complete team. There's not a lot of weaknesses there. Tampa, I think you can beat them in a number of ways. Bowles is a very blitz-happy coach. That's not the way to beat Stafford. He dices the blitz as well. I think a lot of matchup advantages for the Rams plus the illness. That to me is like a big one and the market has not reacted to that. And I think I think you should have, honestly.
So you've stolen my silver and bronze pick now. So I'm going to have to pivot here in real time. Let's bring up the old Sharp Stack app and see what the best number I can get here. 4for4.com/Mayo. Code Mayo50 gets you a free week at Sharp Stack. Then it's 50% off the monthly after that. Cam, I cashed like $3,500 on Monday night just using NBA props. It was great.
Yeah, no, actually, it's funny, Pat. I just did a show last night with Morency, and I did 3 NBA props. Points pick went 3-0. It felt really good. And then I had the Minnesota Wild at night in hockey. So no, things went very, very well. Gotta like those props, but Rob will tell you those numbers are pretty sharp. But yeah, let's basically do what smart gamblers do. Take all the money we won and just throw it in the pile, and don't take any out, and just keep on gambling. That's what I do.
It's funny because we talked about that on the show because I had an influx of $3,500 in my account. So the first thing that I did the moment it hit the account was withdraw $3,500.
That's smart. Yeah, I won like a couple grand with the women's golf with Lynn Grant and stuff, and I only took out like 600 and played with the rest because that's the way I roll.
I'm looking for.
I know what I have a rule: mortgage payment, and then we keep on gambling. Let's go.
Not bad. Now we should get those mortgage payments paid.
Yep. Hey, at least I need a roof. I can't live in a fucking tent in the winter, even though I got a lot of fur. I need somewhere to sleep. I can't believe it. Like I'm keeping my temperature at like 17, 18. People have like 23, 24, Pat. Like I love sleeping in the cold. I don't know what it is. Like I keep my window open still. I love it. This is my favorite time to sleep.
I like sleeping in the cool. I don't know about like it's going down to 0 Celsius.
Yeah, I got a little crack in the window, Rob. No shirt, just a nice warm blanket. That's all I need. I told you, I'm basically like I'm an animal. Like I live in the woods. Like
wow, that's next level. Because I like sleeping in the cold too. Me and my wife always argue about the temperature of the house, and at night she's just like, like take off the blanket. I'm like, no, I need to sleep with a blanket on. Like I can't just be, that's weird to me. But this is next level stuff, Cam.
Rob, I used to play a game. When am I going to turn on my heat? And I do like November 17th, like over under type of thing. Like I get it into December. I actually had to do it once because my girlfriend was here and she was in like a sweater and stuff like that before the surgery. And I'm like, okay, I'll touch it. But if she wasn't here, I wouldn't have touched that fucking thermostat. Like I would have kept it like, I turn off like heat, cold. I just let it go. Whatever the house is in the morning, then it gets warmer as the day. I just leave it till I can't deal with it anymore. It's got to be like -10 for me to friggin' turn up the heat.
We need to get CoolBet to offer markets every year on
cool
when Cam's going to turn on the heat.
I should be, because I'm CoolBet. Like, you know what I mean? I'm always cold, and Cam's place, ice cold takes from CoolBet. And Cam, what are we doing with the silver picks, Rob? There's so many ways I want to go.
I don't know. I gave mine already.
I am going to hop, and maybe this is the kiss of death for your favorite team here, Cam. I'm going to take Seattle on the road -13 against the Titans.
I like the Seahawks too.
So do I.
I'm looking for, it won't load for me right now. There was a first quarter point spread that was 9.5 Seattle. I believe it paid 8-1. That's where I want to be.
Rob, you like Seattle with that many points as well? I think they probably win the game by like 23. They might murder these guys.
Man, Tennessee is so bad. And now they lost Calvin Ridley again. Io Manor didn't practice yesterday as well. They have no receivers either. Like how does Tennessee move the ball on Seattle? It's the same question as last week against Houston, and they couldn't do it until one drive in the fourth quarter. Legacy cover drive. Thank you, Cam Ward, for that.
Fuck off, Cam Ward, with that.
I got to tell you though, Rob, like 11.5, I like that number because it's almost like we can beat them by a field goal every quarter. Like win by 12. It's a little bit high, the spread, but Seattle, that's the thing. How many points are Tennessee going to score?
The only concern, literally the only, and why I haven't nuked Seattle in this game is the potential of like heavy rain at one point in this game, which, I mean, we're still a ways out, so you don't know one way or another, but I don't want it to turn into a game where Seattle can't work like the play action pass and attack downfield. That's my only concern. But aside from that, Seattle has been killing bad teams this year because they're very good. They're a well-coached team. They don't ever have to blitz. They can send 4 pass rushers, play coverage. Tennessee's not moving it against Seattle. It'd be a miracle if they do with the current state of their offense. So I'm with Pat on this one. I don't know what I was going to do for my bronze, but this was like one that I was considering.
-13 just feels like a good number. But Seattle has struck early so often in some of these games, and if it's not, I guess, completely pouring rain and they do have to drop back and pass a few times, then there's a chance that we've seen this happen, twice already this year, Cam, where Seattle's defense Seattle scores a touchdown quickly. Instantly, the defense scores a touchdown. It's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's been great. Like, yeah, they jumped on the Cardinals early and often. The only issue I've had is Seattle putting the foot on the throats of bad teams in the fourth quarter. They let Arizona come back. Jacksonville, it got a little bit wonky when they were murdering them too. So it's something that McDonald and the staff have to do. Have that killer instinct, go for more points. Sometimes I think they're a little too conservative when they can be like the old school Patriots and like blow your fucking roof off. And they can, and I'd like to see them extend wins and cover those type of spreads because they let teams linger in the fourth, and I'm not down with that.
With that said, Cam, they've had a lot of games where they have smoked other teams. Like they smoked the Commanders wire to wire. They smoked the Saints wire to wire. The Cardinals the second time that they played them. So they've had a lot of game. Even the Steelers. I mean, they fell down to the Steelers early, but once they got up a couple touchdowns,
good point.
So I get it. The thing for me and like supporting Pat's pick here is let's say they get into that position. I don't even think the Titans are good enough at that point. Like, at least at early in the year, the Cardinals had Kyler Murray. He's like a competent quarterback, not great or anything, but the Titans are not even good enough to move the ball when teams play soft against them. That's just how bad the offense is.
Yeah, it's brutal. I might do something insane here.
Let's see it.
I'm thinking about taking the Raiders.
I don't think that's insane. The problem is that spread is just getting too big for me.
Yep.
Could I get a 3?
No, there's no threes left.
3.5 is the best left. And also, this is one I was considering for bronze too.
What, you like the Raiders, Rob?
Yeah, I watched Shedeur Sanders play.
That's the thing. I know what, Pat. I don't give a fuck. 3.5. Everyone's going to take the points of Cleveland. You know what the difference is?
No one is taking the points with Cleveland. I can assure you.
Oh, no. I'm just going to tell you this, though. One thing that Cleveland does at home, they play monster defense. This is the type of game I could see Max Crosby, but putting Shedeur Sanders like in a pretzel, and the Raiders can cover this with field goals. I like them by like 9-12 in this game. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking Max Crosby, my fellow ginger brother, and the Las Vegas Raiders. Yar, yar, yar. 3.5. Sanders and the Browns, they're going to fuck. How many points are they going to score in this game? You know what? I like the Raiders for almost, maybe I'm going to make a crazy prediction. 2 defensive touchdowns.
Vegas minus 3.5 for Cam is a silver pick.
Am I nuts?
I know.
No.
I'm with you.
Like we all watch this guy play. You may be betting against the worst quarterback to ever suit up.
I know the Raiders are in shotgun 92% of the time. Why are you drafting a running back when Gino's back there? But you know what? Max Crosby in this defense, if they just show up and say, we're going to fucking kill this guy, and Sanders starts chirping, it's over, man. The Raiders are like literally, I think, Pat, how's this for a prop? Raiders defense scores more than Cleveland's offense.
I mean, the Cleveland defense might score more than the Cleveland offense as well. But
that's with bad Gino. You're right.
Yeah, so that's always the out for Cleveland in this game. But they've covered every game in Cleveland so far this year. They have not covered a game outside of Cleveland.
Thank you. That's the angle. Great defense at home. They don't travel. Raiders, please. You think the dog pound are going to this game too, Rob? Like when Dallas is in town, it's all cut. The Cleveland fan, yeah, you know what? Maybe some with money.
Well, but not at this point in the year. Not at this point in the year when the team's out of it. Maybe if the game was in September or something like that. This feels worse than when the Browns used to roll out DTR last year.
Yeah.
Like, remember DTR? We just like, well, this guy can't pass.
No, I hope Sanders is like awful. Like I
am the opposite of that. I don't think that he's going to be good. Yeah. I really want to see him throw for like 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Well, not this week, Pat. Let's do it another time.
I want him to have one of these games and just be like, oh my God, and then have everyone reevaluating the whole situation. I just think that Sanders being good is great for content. That's my take.
I don't give a fuck about content. I care about Raiders.
Listen,
I'll give you content.
Cam, I'll win more off content than I will off betting. I can assure you that.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm betting on the Raiders. I can't, that's a very double-edged sword. That's a catch-22 question. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But I'll tell you this fucking week, I'm all in on the Raiders. Raiders is a favorite. People think I need my head examined. I'm taking the fucking Raiders.
Cam, everyone's taking the Raiders this week. I'm with you. I like the Raiders this week too. It's just there's a part of me just like it would be awesome if Sanders. It's like when Tebow went on his run. It's like this is awesome. I love this.
How old are you?
40.
You look. Your teeth are fucking amazing, man. I remember those times you were flossing and like whitening your teeth.
I do.
Mine are. I'm starting to get that crack kind of brown color. Like I need to get a whitening. Anyway, got to hit more winners.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you something.
Hit Vegas. No, hit Vegas this week. I have my girl in Toronto who does the industrial teeth whitening. It is very painful for the 24 hours after. Very effective though.
I don't give a shit. Just give me drugs and put me in a chair.
No, there's no drugs.
Oh, there's no drugs.
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to wait then and do it the old-fashioned way. Crest white strips, but that shit's for rookies, kind of like Tums. Like that's a loser that's not gonna get it. So I have to see a professional.
It's serviceable, but it's like
there's got to be a product. Now, what about that light that goes? It's like a light.
That's it. No, that's what they do with the industrial teeth whitening. They put like peroxide.
Hurts?
Oh yeah.
Are you?
Is it a mouth guard?
Me?
Is it a mouth guard that
I thought
goes
it was
in?
just like just a light.
Like they like open your gums up like this.
Oh.
And then they put the peroxide on it. Then they have this like laser that's like super hot. And it doesn't hurt when you're doing it. It hurts after because there's these things called.
Why don't I just go into an alleyway and a crackhead can open my mouth with white spray paint and fucking hit my teeth?
What happens is
I don't need pain.
What happens is it gets into your teeth like overall. So like for the next, it doesn't hurt in the fact that like listen, I do, it's fine.
Did I tell you when I worked at the Keg and my fucking guy I worked with like was doing whippets with Billy Miner Pie? The guy's fucking passed out in the walk-in, fucking like I'm like, dude, just get some spray paint. We got fucking people here. John Hollerud's at the salad bar. Like, let's fucking go. We got things to do.
I gotta tell you, Cam,
I got arrested.
The way your brain works, man. We're talking about teeth whitening. You flipped over to some guy from the Keg doing whippets of.
It just brought me a memory because I was just thinking about spray paint and that guy with the whipped cream. I'm like, dude, like, can we do it after the shift? Like, we got to get through tonight.
Yeah, whipped cream is not going to whiten your teeth.
No. Was John Olerud wearing his helmet at the salad bar?
I was really good. I was good at the salad bar, actually. I was very quick. I did Billy Miner Pies. Like, I used to work at the Keg at Square One location, Rob. Very busy location, too, by the way.
I went to school around there, to university there, so I know it well.
So yeah, anyway, that's my younger days. I've worked in a lot of fucking kitchens. That's hard work. Give me the Raiders, I guess, is my silver pick, and let's hope for the best.
The pain comes from, Cam, is afterwards. There are these random, I believe that they're referred to as zingers, but they feel like lightning bolts in specific teeth for 24 hours after. They just kind of come out of nowhere and last a quarter of a second. You're just like, whoa, like that the entire time. But then it's gone.
It's like when you're sleeping and you get that twitch, like, and then I'm like, fuck, man, that was fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Or you know what I hate? The worst thing for me is, especially as a drinker, but I've been kind of laying off recently, that fucking leg lock up where I'm like in bed fucking pounding it. Like I get that tap shit all. I get
cramp.
Oh, no, Rob. I not just this, Rob. I can't feel my feet every night. I guess I got to talk to Guy Lafleur and get Revitive and put my feet on that disc to get circulation going. But when you drink, Pat, my fucking calves lock up and I'm in fucking pain, just like hitting. Fuck, stop. I'd rather it hurts so much.
Dehydration, Cam. When you drink, you get dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, you're way more likely to cramp up. So
Rob, I go through a case of water at Longo's every day. Like I drink
I know, but if you're gonna drink 2 bottles of wine at night, you're gonna have some cramps.
Gee, like the lights just made me dizzy there. I got a lot of issues, but I do get a lot of cramps, Pat. Not teeth cramps, but
listen,
leg, abdominal, and foot.
I am big on having a drink and then having a drink of water and not having another drink until I finish that glass of water, and then I can go have another drink.
That's my problem. I got it. Like I'll have 3 bottles of wine before I hit the Pedialyte.
Or when we were at when we all worked at Fantasy, or Cam, when you and I worked at Fantasy, like we used to like have parties basically like every single night. I just switched to drinking vodka water.
Yeah, that's kind of my go-to now. It's like I can't do like beers. Like I can't do brown. If I drink brown liquids, I'm in the hospital. So yeah, I do vodka soda. That's my
vodka
that's my
soda,
go-to.
Vodka water, perfect go-tos if you want to.
I need the bubbles because of my heartburn. But I will say this also, Rob, we're not going to have the Malbec wine discussion. I don't mind wine, but it gives you heartburn after a while. I got to fucking slow down on the red wine.
I haven't had wine in ages. Like since my wife's been pregnant, I just don't drink anymore. So I had a nice fancy glass of red the other day, and it's just like it put me back.
Are you guys seeing me? Because on my computer screen, I think it says my camera's got a line through it.
No, I see it right there.
What's happening with this program then? Jared?
That's just your forehead, actually.
Oh, it's just my forehead. Oh, declined.
You know what's the best for heartburn?
Declined.
Tums.
Yeah, Tums. Yeah, if you're a fucking 7-year-old. Anyway, Raiders. How many times I got to say it?
Somewhat surprisingly, I actually take tailgating very seriously. Grill fired up, cooler packed, and yeah, I'm the guy everyone counts on for the food. Whether that's my home barbecues, birthdays, tailgating, doesn't matter what it is, Pat Mayo is always relied upon for bringing the food. That's why I go with Omaha Steaks, the official sponsor of tailgating. They've been America's original butcher for over a century, and everything they send is top-notch, perfectly aged steaks, juicy burgers, those thick, deli-style franks, all delivered directly to your door. I tossed the ribeyes on the grill last weekend. Crazy tender, amazing flavor, and you can taste the quality. There's no off-season for flavor here. Make your next game day delicious with Omaha Steaks. Just head to omahasteaks.com and use promo code MAYO at checkout for $35 off your order. That's omahasteaks.com. Promo code MAYO. Terms apply. See site for details. Whether you like golf, whether you like fantasy, or you just enjoy lots of money, starting the second week of January, the race for the Mayo Cup is on. Join thousands of fantasy players at fantasygolfchampionships.com for your shot at over $1 million in prizes, including the $110,000 first place prize. And this isn't like those giant contests where it goes from $110 to $20. No, everyone who finishes inside the top 250 this year wins at least 4 figures. Everyone inside the top 20 gets 5 figures. And it's simple. Takes 10 seconds a week. You pick one player per week. You can use that guy once all season long. Even if you know nothing about golf, you can still play in this and try to win the grand prize. Sign up now at fantasygolfchampionships.com or hit the description and just use the link. The race for the Mayo Cup is on.
Bronze picks. The Tums of picks. The only one I'm good at.
The bronze, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Pepto-Bismol is even better than Tums.
Hey,
Tums is like, that's the shittiest like that stuff is just chalk to me. It doesn't even work.
Well, we do have to take a break before the bronze picks to tell you about our new sponsor, Tums.
I'll eat it. I'll use it if you tell me to. Like, it's just I need other shit afterwards.
You take the white ones, you rub them across your teeth.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you chew them. They help you with the heart.
Little short socks. Tums.
Do we think Joe Burrow is going to start this week against the Patriots, right?
Is he?
He practiced in full on Wednesday.
Oh, if they got to go in a heater in that shitty division or just shut him down, either or.
I don't know. This one's a toss up for me. He's like a full 3 to 4 weeks ahead of schedule right now. I think part of the reason that he may be rushed back is because Flacco's also hurt. I mean, he was holding his throwing shoulder all week last week. He was limited in practice yesterday as well. It seems like, though, most of the beat reporters for Cincy do believe that Burrow is going to play. They asked Zach Taylor about it yesterday. He was pretty non-committal, but he didn't shut it down. I still think the most likely outcome is they bring him back on Thanksgiving against Baltimore, but he could play this week. This is the challenge for me with I really would have liked New England in this game, but now this news throws like a wrench in it for me.
See, I don't know, because to everything that you've just said, that he's coming back a month earlier from like a debilitating injury, that this might be a great time to pound the Patriots, that he might just suck.
So just the way I think, Pat, you're right. The way I think, though, is that if Burrow gets announced in, this line is moving towards Cincinnati, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to lock in a -6.5 right now when I could potentially get it later in the week. I still think -6.5 would be good with even if Burrow plays, honestly.
And the other one where we don't know right now, and I'm seeing like a 2-point gap in the spread depending on where you look, Cam, is I think that Dart is going to be back for the Giants.
It's trending
know.
that way.
I was looking at the Lions, but that game's kind of giving me heartburn. I don't want to lay that.
If Dart gets ruled in and this number goes down below 10, I'm going to hit the Lions.
Yeah, but if Dart plays, I like the 10.5 for the Giants.
Yeah, so like I don't mind that either. It probably will close well. I don't know, man. Quarterback, first game back from concussion. Like there's a pretty big downgrade there, historically speaking. The Giants defense is really bad. That's the issue. Like, I feel like the Lions are going to score on every possession that they have the football in this game.
So here's where I have it narrowed down to for my bronze pick, Cam. So I'll run some of these by you. I like the Niners. It's -6.5 on Monday night against Carolina. Carolina, I don't know how they keep winning these games, but they're...
What do you guys think about Arizona?
Like Arizona, especially now that you can get threes, that Arizona plus 3 at home against Jacksonville. Like Jacksonville has played up to competition and down to competition all year. Like they've been very good against like what you would consider to be good teams and kind of shitty against teams that you would consider to be shitty teams. The other one I was looking at though was, where is it? Vikings plus 6.5. I just don't trust the Packers to cover
this week. What do you think, Rob?
Vikings Packers, I don't really have an opinion on it.
I don't
want to lay this.
You know what, Pat? Have you guys? I'm going to lock it in because my mind's racing, and you're right. Like Rob's right about the way I go. Like I'm all over the fucking map. Just lock me in the Cardinals +3 for my bronze.
Arizona +3. The other one would be like Indianapolis. You can still get a 3.5 on.
Oh,
I like the 3.5.
I like Pat. One thing is, I kind of like Carolina against San Francisco.
So Carolina was maybe going to be my bronze.
I was between them or Arizona, Rob. I don't want to do the same pick as you this week. So, do you like Arizona, Rob, or no?
I will not bet that game until I see the
Carolina
final.
too. When we're on the same side, Rob, we win. I don't want to steal your pick.
I'm gonna go bronze Colts at 3.5.
I love that pick.
Yeah, I like Indy too here. It's funny we always refer to this as the Feinberg game. This feels like Chiefs win by 1 somehow.
Yeah, between 1 and 3 on a last-second Butker field goal.
Yeah, or they just lose because they're maybe not good.
I think that like a lot of the talking points for the Chiefs this week are centered around how like they have to win this game. They're 5-5. It's a must-win game. Like I don't really care.
Yeah, that's the narrative. Really the Chiefs. Who gives a fuck? They're already on Thanksgiving next week.
You think the Colts don't want to win this game?
Exactly. And I'm going to tell you something else, Rob. The Colts, when they weren't even good, they used to terrorize. I remember that game against the Chiefs when they're like 14-point favorites. Fucking Grover Stewart and his other buddy were fucking like, they took Mahomes and like fucking throwing him down. Like their defensive line are chunky. Mahomes, like that's the whole thing. And they have a week to prepare. Steichen is a great coach. This is a bad recipe for the Chiefs. Oh, the Chiefs can just turn on the switch. You watch them versus Denver, they fucking sucked. The Colts are still good, man. They should have. They're the only team, if not for 2 stupid errors, they beat the Rams on the road. Colts for me, man. I almost like them or Carolina. Fuck, man. That's the whole thing. I like 5 or 6 picks, but I'm with you guys. 3's a crowd. Let's go Colts. Love the horseshoe.
They might get Trevarius Ward back from IR this week. He had like a bad concussion. Their secondary, if they're starting Ward guard anymore, is actually really, really, really good. Like, I think this has to be flat 3. Like, if you're getting 3.5, that's an auto buy in my opinion on Indy.
So let's open up Sharp Stack here to see where we can find these 3.5s. We got a 3.5.
Oh, I see a 3.5 everywhere. FanDuel, everywhere.
Yeah. FanDuel, DraftKings, Pinnacle, all have 3.5s. ESPN Bet, Caesars, BetMGM, CoolBet.com has 3.5. Bet Rivers. It is dropping to 3 in some spots right now, although you're getting even money, Rob, to bet it at +3.
Yeah. +3 -114 is the best I see, which is what Caesars 3 -1 3.5.
I think the line's telling you all you need to know. It's bet the Chiefs. Bet the Chiefs. We'll see what I like. It's a Colts line, man. This game just screams Colts covering.
I also think the Chiefs defense is not as good as it's been.
I agree. Couldn't agree more.
And if that's the case, then the Colts are gonna score a lot of points. Just bet the over in this game. What is it, 50.5?
That's the biggest concern.
What?
Colts will be fine on grass. They'll be fine.
Colts on grass. They have a week of rest coming too. They're going to come in fresh. Everyone's going to be healthy, except they don't have DeForest Buckner. That's basically it for injuries for the Colts.
Correct.
Which is big.
Is a big blow. But they don't have, without Buckner, they don't have like a good second pass rusher other than Latu. Latu is a very good pass rusher. They don't have a good second edge rusher. That's my biggest concern with the Colts going forwards. But they might get Samson Ebukam back this week. He practiced yesterday. He's like a depth pass rusher for them, but they can rotate him in on third downs, give Mahomes some problems. There's just not that much separating these teams. There isn't.
Of note, next week, because I forgot to say this at the beginning of the show, that we are going live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, Thursday before the Thanksgiving games. Me, Rob, Cam, Jeff, Tim in studio for the best bets for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. We're still going to have the normal show as well, but that one's going to be live. We want to see you here. So sub to Mayo Media Network and turn on the notifications for that so you do not miss it. It is, generally speaking, everyone's favorite show of the year. So if you've never tuned in live for that, what else do you do? I mean, we're all Canadian, so I don't know what people do before football games on Thanksgiving. What do people do?
Just know what I do? I celebrate American Thanksgiving. Put a bird in the oven, get wasted. Like Canadian Thanksgiving is just literally I cook for me, my dad, my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, what are we going to do on Canadian Thanksgiving? I know there's a CFL game on the Thanksgiving Monday, but honest to God, like my American Thanksgiving to me, and people I work for, it's the most important day of the year. These guys take this shit more seriously than Christmas, man. Like Thanksgiving is a big deal. And I go all out. Mashed potatoes, gravy, Yorkshire puddings, turkey, get wasted, watch football, bet. This is like fun day.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what we do. But what happened? Like, I understand like the process of Thanksgiving once Thanksgiving starts. But Rob, what do people do in the mornings? They have time to tune into the show.
They get time to fucking do drugs and drink.
Yeah,
Before like fire it up early. Like, well, you know, instead of eating Cheerios, just fucking get it out. Roll a fucking fat one, smoke it, hit the bong, do whatever the hell you want. Like, and then the games start.
No, then the show starts.
Oh, then the show starts,
which they watch,
and
then the games start, which they can also watch afterwards.
Oh boy!
We did not speak of Jets Ravens, which is 13.5.
I like the Ravens there.
I think I do too. The Ravens need to get one of these like easy wins at some point.
Pat. I think they murder the Jets. I don't know. Rob doesn't look too confident with that one though.
Just no opinion, no real opinion.
Ravens.
I need to see the Ravens do it again before I can invest there.
Sometimes you gotta have a little faith, Rob. They might win this game by like 30.
I also like Tyrod better than Justin Fields.
So do I.
Which is, if Fields was playing, I would be considering.
It feels like you're coming around to my thinking on the backup quarterbacks.
Well, I mean, they're both backup quarterbacks,
Justin
so that's
Fields
one
backup quarterback.
Here's the biggest thing for me in this game is that I actually think the best unit currently constructed is Baltimore's defense, which I think continues to be severely underrated because they had so many injuries the first 5 weeks that they seemed like Dallas's defense. And since that Rams game, the past 4 games, they have been lights out on defense.
They've been better. Even last week when they were missing Marlon Humphrey, they still played very well defensively. Now, granted, the opponent, you got to take that into account as well. Kyle Hamilton didn't practice yesterday. That's one I would watch out for as the week goes on. He's very, very important to that defense because he plays close to the line of scrimmage and they send him on a lot of blitzes. And he's a very, very good blitzing defensive back. I mean, might not matter. It is the Jets. The Jets suck, and we get that. I don't have a strong opinion on this one.
Gus did say play AD Mitchell. Like, bet his props, play him on DraftKings, do whatever you need to do. He's going to catch a ball this week. That's Gus' opinion.
So the thing with AD Mitchell and why like people were excited when he got traded to the Jets, he's always open. He's a good separator. He knows how to run.
Hold on. Is he actually a good separator, or defenders like, he's not going to catch it anyway. Who cares?
He is good. Like, if you look at his numbers against man, he's one of the better separators in the league, but he drops the ball all the time. And listen, there was one of the throws you can say, yeah, Justin Fields, it was behind him. He could have put in a better spot. Yeah, he could have. Fields made a bad throw, but like Mitchell got 2 hands on it as well. So at some point, the guy's got to catch the ball. That's the goal of being a receiver. It's not just to get open. You got to catch it when it comes to you. But we'll see if he can ever if he does figure that out, he's going to be a good receiver.
Agreed.
I mean, it's not like he's brand new to the league.
No.
Yeah.
He's not.
Eventually,
he's been around for a while. The Colts gave up on him and they used draft capital on him. Like, they just don't think that his hands are very good. And so far,
they'd be right.
They were right.
Yeah. The 3 best bets of the week you're looking for, because it's hit now, I believe, in 8 of 9 games. Alec Pierce over longest reception. Just lock that one in. Alvin Kamara under longest rush. And then you can go with, can you effort this one for me? I was going to say Shadur Sanders under passing yards, but it might be like 55. I still might take the under on that.
No, it was like 150. I think 152.5 was the
under. Who's the quarterback if Sanders gets hurt?
Bailey Zappi, I believe.
No, I don't want to see Zappi in the game. I'm more.
I agree.
More Sanders, please. He better. Because if Zappi comes in, I'm fucked with the Raiders. He's gonna have one of those Bailey Zappi games.
If you are the Raiders, if you're Pete Carroll, I would go to every single defensive player and say, whatever we do, we cannot hurt this quarterback.
Yeah, like hit him, but yeah, don't break his.
But don't hurt him.
They have the anti-bounty gate.
Yeah. It's who was talking about? Mike Tomlin talked about this when they faced Joe Flacco last year, right? Or Joe Flacco was the backup last year to some team that I can't remember the specifics, but he told his team, do not hurt the starter because we do not want Flacco to come into this game. And he was very open about that this year when they faced Flacco, which is a great story. And it's actually a very smart move by Tomlin to go.
I agree. I think like that all the time. Like, I don't want to see Zappi. We've seen what he's done, but let Sanders play. Like, yeah.
Can you tell me the main defensive shell for the Colts, Rob? Do they play a lot of man? Is it mainly zone? What do they do? Because I would guess with Sauce Gardner that might be changed now that they would play a lot of man.
Yeah. Also, it's like a new defensive coordinator this year because they switched from Gus Bradley to Lou Anarumo over there as well. I'm pull it up really quickly. I don't think that they have big splits one way or another.
This is to say that shout out to Davis, new dad Davis, still doing the grind for us. But Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice are like bottom 5 in the league in separation rate against man coverage.
Good.
Yeah, and I feel like the Colts are going to play them tight as well. I mean,
but I worry. The only thing I'm worried about this game is like the Kansas City storyline. Like Chiefs, Thanksgiving, Like I think if this game is, I'm worried about bad officiating. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think the Colts are going to get any calls in this game.
I'm worried that Mahomes just like kind of figures it out and plays like 70% of what we think Mahomes is, and if that's the case, they're going to win.
Yeah, not by 4.
Like there's hopefully not by 4. That's what we're hoping for here. 4, yeah. I'm taking San Francisco on Monday night -6.5. I don't see what you guys are seeing with Carolina.
I see Carolina at 7. I think that's you like Carolina too, Rob?
I just don't like San Fran's front 7 on defense.
Neither do I. But here's the thing. I think that San Francisco can boat race them early because everything that the Niners do offensively plays directly to the weakness of the Carolina defense. Like the Carolina run defense, very good. J.C. Horn's a very good corner. Like, who's he really shutting down here? Oh, too bad you took away Jawan Jennings. No big deal here. And McCaffrey hasn't been good on the ground anyway. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to run the ball up the gut a bunch for 3 yards. That's no different than any other week. But seeing Purdy back last week, albeit in an easy matchup, just reminds you how much better he is than Mac Jones and how much more dynamic this offense becomes when he's there. He extends plays, he throws down the field more, and he really hits those intermediate crossing routes really, really well.
The thing is,
that's how you beat up on Carolina. It just
Dowdle's been amazing too. Like,
sure, but
like he's one of those guys. Like he's not afraid of San Francisco.
So I agree. Point, but if they get out ahead, you can't give the ball to Rico Dowdle out of the backfield 25 times. And if you can't give him the ball 25 times, you got no one else besides Tet. So just kind of double cover him and you're fine.
My big thing is I loved San Fran last week. I bet them heavily because the Arizona Cardinals defense probably had the worst injury report of any team this entire season.
These guys are my bronze pick, by the way. What the fuck am I doing?
Well, I mean, it's been adjusted because of the injuries to 3. Like the look ahead was Arizona -1.5. They're now 3-point dogs because they're very beat up football team. And like that, the Panthers aren't that. The Panthers have a healthy defense. Like, I don't think this is San Fran moving the ball at will like they did against Arizona last week. That was depleted defense. I'm not saying the Panthers defense is great by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't think that San Fran's going to have anywhere near the same success that they did last week.
I think as long as they don't turn around and try to run the ball 45 times, that they're going to pass all over them because that's how you beat Carolina.
They do have a good offensive game planner who will attack the weakness.
And I agree with you that the defense can be run on. The defense is weak, especially in the front 7. I do have faith that Robert Saleh can kind of make them better than make the sum of the parts much better than the individuals. And I think that he's been trying to cobble that together. Like their players aren't coming back. So they need to try something. I think that he can elevate them enough to fucking stymie Bryce Young.
Well, the problem, the way that Saleh has restructured that defense is they're playing 2 high safeties a lot. So basically he's saying, we're going to give you everything underneath, but we're not going to get beat deep. They're not blitzing a lot and they can't generate any sort of pressure whatsoever now in the front 7. To me, that's not like, if you're going to invite Carolina to run the ball on you and give the underneath stuff, I don't think that's a great game plan for them. And he's been very consistent with that.
Yeah, but let's go back and take a look at the 49ers schedule for just a second, though, because that is exactly what you would want to do against Arizona, right? In my mind, it is.
I would say no. Like last week, if Arizona had no Marvin Harrison Jr. last week, their top receivers, Michael Wilson. I mean, if I was playing Arizona, I'm doubling Trey McBride. I'm playing a ton of man coverage on the outside, and I'm just going to force Jacoby Brissett to win with his shittier receivers. And they didn't do that. They just played soft coverage the entire game.
Yeah,
now, granted, they were leading the whole game, so you never know how that changes things as well.
And to look back at the week before when they lost to the Rams, like, what are you going to let the Matt Stafford just go over the top of you all game? Because he can. We've seen him do that plenty of times. Like, how do you want to get beat by the Rams was kind of the defensive game plan here. I think that Sal is good enough to adjust to the opponent that he's playing. And I think they can do that. Like, you're going to have to stack the box against Carolina, make Bryce Young beat you. He's not throwing over the top. You don't have to play 2 deep safeties.
I know, but they just do it. They've just been doing ever since Bosa went down. They play a very, very high rate of their defense has completely changed scheme since Bosa got hurt. And I just buy into the fact that they're just going to keep running that. Salah's been pretty consistent. I get the opponent stuff. There's no good matchup against the Rams, really. There's not like anything you're going to take away with the personnel they have on defense. But I don't know. We'll see. Just a disagreement on this one.
Yeah, it's also a big play, just like, not taking New Orleans as a favorite going against them. I just think that Carolina is not good, Cam.
They're not.
That's kind of my take here.
Yeah. Asking the 49ers to win by margin, though, that's why the spread's there. It's 7. It's there.
Yeah, they're not being priced like they're good. They're being priced like they're bad.
Shit.
I get that, but I just everyone's back offensively. I think that the Niners are going to have no problem scoring in this game. So there is a threshold that you can get to where I think the Carolina runs out of points here to cover.
Got it.
So have we done our minerals?
We are. To recap the minerals: Atlanta, Seattle, San Francisco for me, Dallas, the Rams, and Indy for Rob, Pittsburgh, Vegas, and Arizona for Cam. Let's cobble together a teaser. We've hit 3 in a row. See if we can get another one. How about that?
I'm betting on the Raiders, Pittsburgh, and Arizona as my mineral picks. Wow, I need fucking help. But I've been doing pretty good this year, but maybe we'll see. I want to take the same as you, Rob. I know it's like stealing, but every time we're on the same fucking pick, it wins. I want to take Indy. But anyway, no, we're done. I'll bet that one separately. We're good.
What do you guys want to throw out and nominate for the teaser?
What do you think, guys?
I'll
let you guys go.
I will go Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that. Backing up my pick in teaser form.
Steelers up to 9 for Rob.
Okay. What are we doing here? Can you go, Pat? I'm still looking here.
I will take the Falcons up to 8.5.
I'll take. Oh boy. Okay.
You got the Rams sitting there, which is a nice one. That was the other one that I was.
He likes the Bucks a bit in that game, though.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit, but it is what it is. How about the Colts, the 9.5?
Sure.
Or 9.
9.5 works.
Okay, cool.
So
I'm down with that.
Pittsburgh up to 9, Atlanta up to 8.5, Indy up to 9.5. We're 7-4 on the 6-point teasers so far this season. Everything on this show is concluded besides one thing. Strap yourself in for Cam Stewart's fastest 60 seconds in sports betting. Go.
I'm running out of gas. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Down, boy. 3.5 hoofs. Give me the Colts. Get down and give me 50 maggots. The Patriots. What are they? -6.5 push-ups. Clowns to the left of me. Jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you 2 clowns. You know who sings that song? Steelers Wheel. Steelers, 2.5 lyrics. Ravens, 13.5 chirps. My Seahawk is the same as the Ravens, -13.5. Lions, 10.5 roars. Woo, woo. I'm coming to steal your girlfriend, take your house, and steal your CDs, Cameron. Okay, come and get me, bro. 6.5 with the Vikings. Yar, yar. Hey, Shadur Sanders, party's over when Ginger Crosby takes you out to the woodshed. -3.5 Raiders. Cheap, 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 cheap. 2.5 chirps. Okay, friend. Heavenly Father, I know Patrick is betting on the Falcons, but I like the Saints in this spot. -1.5. Give me the communion bowl. Yeah, mechanical bull. Cowboys. Yeah, yeehaw. Anyway, I'll switch a bit. Settle down, Ron Ram. Panthers, 7.5 claws. Or paws.
2.5 lyrics.
2.5 lyrics is an all-timer.
To the left of me, Jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with fools. Steelers Wheel. That was my trick this week.
It was a good one. I actually never knew who sang that song.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Steelers Wheel. Very popular with Pulp Fiction, right? Pulp Fiction?
Reservoir Dogs.
Movie?
Reservoir Dogs.
Yes. Reservoir Dogs. Thank you. That's when the cutting started.
Yes.
Yeah. More ears, please.
2.5 ears.
2.5 ears. 2.5 ears. 2.5 ears. Hey, I need teeth whitening. No, Crest White Strips. When it doesn't work, come see Pat's dental doctor. It's got great teeth. Don't know about the pain the next day, but
feels lightning bolts going through his teeth the next day. But
I just told you, Rob.
that's a good salesman, but he didn't really sell me on that one.
I could just use some spray.
The
alleyway doing meth.
Beauty is pain, Rob. That's what happens.
Yeah. That's why I'm not beautiful. I got a credit card slot in my head that's always declined, and stress and high blood pressure. But hey, we try to deliver on a weekly basis.
And we did.
Thanksgiving next week.
And we're going to deliver next week live, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time on Mayo Media Network, the Thanksgiving Day Best Bets. All 5 of us live. We'll have people in studio chirping from the background. The most fun show of the year. Plus, we're going to have our regular Best Bet show as well. The spread picks are going to come out early. Everything to make sure that you have the PME to listen to as long as possible for your commute for Halloween. If you're traveling, for Thanksgiving, we're going to have it all out there for you to make sure it's ready to go. All right, I'm Pat Mayo. Thanks for watching. Smash the like while you're here, and I'll see you next time.
Pat Mayo Experience.